15th, it's Tuesday. We are hopefully not going to see too many disasters. So right here, I have my last few weeks of bridge activity open here. This is a 5, this is a 5, this is a 5, this is a 5, this is a 4, this is a 5, this is a 5. It's been like a month since I've seen a 6, never mind a 7 in front of my score. So I am hungry for a win, a big win tonight. Alan and I have made some serious changes to our systems, especially our strong relays. So that should make things a little exciting if they come up. And if they don't come and if they don't come up, this is fine. This is fine. It's fine. That maybe things will turn out well if they don't come up, but I hope they do come up, and I hope we remember them so that we don't have any disasters, because we have plenty of disasters without trying to have disasters, that we don't need to have any disasters without trying to have any disasters, if you feel me. So we're about to get started any second now. The game's going to begin, and we're going to kick some hard house butt, hopefully. Hope you're all having a very nice evening or morning or noonish, middle of the night, depending on what part of the world you're from. But enough talk. It's time to play some bridge. So, first hand, I am second seat, white on white, with a 4 count. We're playing against Doc Jam, who is Lauren, who is a sub, and Thierry, who is Alad's nemesis at the Bridge Club. Gold points start next week. So that should be exciting. Time to say hi. Time to get our bidding on. So no matter what North bids, I'm going to pass, and we'll see what happens. North opens a club. 4 points is an easy pass. Next, Thierry's got a response. Probably 1 heart. What is it? What is it, Thierry? Is it a heart? I bet it's a heart. Keep counting. Keep counting. You got a lot of points. I know. It's 1 heart, of course. Now, Alan, of course, wants to bid. He gets a little aggressive when I'm in past hand sometimes. So he's going to come in with something stupid. 2 diamonds is the bid. So I actually have a nice little diamond support hand here with 3 to the ace. But my hand is otherwise not fantastic, as you can see very clearly here. So North is jumping to 3 hearts, showing some extra strength. And if I go 4 diamonds, Jerry will probably go 4 hearts. I'm also afraid of raising diamonds here, just because a double would kill us. It's unlikely that Alad can take 7 tricks in 4 diamonds, or 8 tricks in 4 diamonds, which is what he'd need to be if he was doubled. I assume 4 hearts is making, but we'll find out. Alad's on lead. I wish I gave him a clue that I've got a nice, helpful diamond card by bidding 4 diamonds, but I can't do that when it's the 4 level and I have the worst possible hand outside the diamonds. So Alad, understandably, is leading a not diamond. It's the 8 of spades. The 8 of spades could be from a holding, including an honor. We play 3rd and 5th leads here. So if he was leading from 3rd, there'd be 4 outstanding higher cards. I don't know. So what I want to do is play the 7 of spades here. The 7 of spades says, partner, I don't like spades, and also play your higher ranking suit, which here is diamonds as opposed to clubs. Dummy doesn't have extra strength. I was assuming Dummy did, but Dummy really only has 4 kings and 2 extra jacks. With that, it's definitely not worth a 3 heart bid here. 2 hearts is sufficient. Give a standard present count. The 10 of spades is somewhere. Not sure exactly where. But if spades are 3, 3, 3, 4 around the table, then the spade lead didn't cost a trick. So that diamond discard is discouraging diamond, which makes sense because he doesn't have the ace. Now, the spade suit is cleared except for my spade. I have the ace of diamonds here, so I can obviously win that trick and then play back a diamond, which is very helpful. Bet Cherry's probably a little surprised to see the diamond offside like that. Now, if I play back a diamond, Alan might play a third round of diamonds, and accidentally this would lead to a rough and discard. It might be better to play a club back, but then I don't know if partner will play a diamond. But will playing a club cost? I don't. I think that Thierry started with 6 hearts, 2 diamonds. Oh wow, 3 spades and 2 clubs. So Alan's getting his ace of clubs here, but that's it. I don't think we're taking any more tricks. Yep. Actually, Cherry had 3 diamonds and 1 club. So Alan only had 5 for his overcall, but he had strength, so it makes sense. The 4 hearts there is not bad for the opponents because they bid and made a decent 4 heart contract. We can't do any better than that, but that still should be a good board for the opponents. Because when you bid and make a competent contract, like competent players, you're going to get a good score at the Hart House Bridge Club. And you can see one pair managed to take 11 tricks, but 4 hearts is still an above average result for them, and therefore below average for us. Looking at the double dummy results here, all we get are our 3 aces with the Queen of Spades on side and no other likely losers. You're probably going to make 4 if you're in it. Making 5 requires West to duck the club there. Fortunately, Alan was able to sniff out the singleton. Next hand. So I am first seed, white on red. Alan's managed to overcall 1 spade over 1 club. North is putting in a double here, and I have a very weak hand, but I do have 3 spades to the jack, so I'm going to interfere with a 2 spade bid. Notably, we play transfer advances here, so I have a number of different options in terms of how I want to bid or raise spades. What this should do is preempt the opponents from bidding at the 2 level and finding their fit there. And 3 no trump is the bid by East, or by North rather. As I expected, it's their hand. Fortunately, with partners spade overcall, it won't be that hard to find a lead. The only question is, what card do I lead? The 2 of spades is probably my systematic lead. So I think it's probably the safest bet in terms of what partner can understand, even though the jack or 9 of spades might help unblock a suit or pick up like a doubleton queen and dummy. But it looks like dummy has ace small, and North should have at least 1 spade stopper for North's bid. So I don't know if that's the king or the queen, but partner's going to play one of those cards here. I really hope he has one of those cards. So the queen is pushing the king out. And I don't know if the 10 of spades is in North's hand or in West's hand. If it's in Alad's hand, then I will need to unblock my jack of spades underneath the ace. If it's in North's hand, then throwing away the jack of spades will set up another trick for North. So one thing Alad could have done there is play the 10 of spades if he had it to clarify that suit. But that could cost if I had the king of spades. So here, I'm going to play my low diamond to say maybe I have the jack partner. Because we play reverse Smith at trick 2. Partner also plays reverse Smith at trick 2, so I assume that, okay, so it's irrelevant here. And I think I will want to unblock the jack of spades here. And that could be entirely wrong. I think that's partner's only heart, because if North has 4 hearts for her negative double, she now can win the Queen, Jack, and 9. So she has 3 more heart tricks coming in addition to the Ace of Clubs. That 9 of Clubs should be an encouraging club card. Partner pitches a spade here. And that's worrisome because it means that the 10 of spades is probably in North's hand. Alan's pitched 2 spades so far. He might be holding on to a diamond guard as well. And I'm never getting back in, so I can pitch my 9 of spades. And with that being the 9th trick, I didn't want to cover there and improve the club suit for her. Hopefully Alan has 2 more tricks to cash. If he has the 10 of spades, I'm happy. But he doesn't. Ah, brutal. Brutal. That extra over trick is going to cost us. I led the right card, and then... Well, I mean, Declare can always take 10 tricks by... Looks to be playing it slightly differently. So she can always win 4 hearts, 2 spades, that's 6. A couple of diamonds is 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Very bad. It's worth a couple of match points there, dropping the Jack of Spades. Had the opponents gotten to 4 hearts, they would have been in trouble. So it's come to me. I'm in 4th seat with 15 points, so I have a balanced hand. Our agreement is that in 4th seat, our no trump range is 15 to 17, and so that's my bid. So 2 bad boards for us to start. The first one was a little unlucky. Only slightly below average, but the next one, I think that there must have been a way for me to know not to throw my Jack of Spades. Maybe partner 7 of spades was a clue. So partner's going to 4 hearts here, even though he's a passed hand. I know he's limited to 10 points, and I have 15. So this will probably be a close call, whatever the result is. And let's find out. Maybe I just hold on to my Jack of Spades and hope that partner won't will have an outside entry. Oh, but I'll think about this hand. So what do we have? We have 9 opposite 15. We have 2 potential club losers, a potential spade loser, a couple potential heart losers, and I have to deal with those diamonds. So this isn't going to be a walk in the park. First thing I need to figure is there a way to avoid 2 heart losers? Because the tricks that I almost certainly have to lose are 2 hearts and the ace of clubs. Are there situations where I can avoid a heart loser? I don't think there's any realistic ones unless hearts are 4-1, and that presents its own complications. What I'll probably need to do is have the spade finesse work, have the club finesse work, and have hearts be 3-2. So it's not going to be a great contract, but it might not be the worst thing. I wonder if this is the right kind of hand to play for an elimination. If I play king of diamonds, ruff a diamond, spit club up, might be able to ruff another diamond. Or I can try drawing a round trump first. Why don't I go king and a ruff? And then I'll play a club up. The 10? If north is, okay, so that's the 10 of diamonds, and I believe the jack of diamonds should be in Sept's hand. Well, that at least will tell me where the ace of clubs is. So the ace of clubs seems to be well positioned. And it's played. So north has to play something here. It's a club out. Okay. Now, can I avoid taking a spade finesse? It's an interesting question. If I play my queen of clubs, or a heart up to the ace, queen of clubs, ruff a diamond, I don't know if I can avoid the spade finesse here. But maybe I can. What if I go queen of clubs, which should drop the jack? Yeah. So I know the position in the clubs, the position in the diamonds. Now, why don't I try a heart? That's the queen. Okay. So I've managed to avoid the second heart loser. The problem now is South has a diamond, North has a club, and I'm not able to ruff this diamond. So if I play South for so North still has a club, South still has a diamond, meaning this will come down to the spade finesse. But I think actually that seven of spades should be good now. So I'm going to make 5. That's good. That went about as well as it could have. The problem with taking the spade hook is if it gets covered, yes, then I have to come back to hand with a ruff, and I have to lose a diamond at the end. Ah, but then I don't make 5. And here, making 5 was worth a lot. All right. So the first round went okay. After a couple of weakish boards, We had a nice cold top, but next round begins. We're up against Steve and Rosie. Stephen and Rosie. Partner's opening the bidding with one spade, so he should have somewhere between 10 and 16 points, probably inside that range, and at least 5 spades. With a 6 count with only 2 spades, I'm going to pass if it's up to me. If I bid 2 hearts, that's non-forcing. However, with a hand like this, I think I'd rather defend diamonds than bid hearts. So I'm choosing to pass here. So Steven clearly doesn't like diamonds. He's bidding 3 clubs. And now Rosie has to decide what to do because Steven bid 3 clubs and she probably doesn't have that much clubs up for it. She might be stuck here for a bid. So she's going 3-no, which is probably down a few. I think we'll do just fine to pass and beat her in the contract. Now, I could lead from my weak 5 card heart suit, or I could lead partner spades. The problem is that Rosie bid no trump pretty confidently there, so she probably has spades stopped at least a little bit. If I lead a heart and she goes after diamonds, we might do well. Neither of the opponents bid hearts notably. So do I play on hearts or do I play on spades? I'm going to trust partner in his suit, so I'm going to lead the 10 of spades. But it looks like Rosie's got quite the holding in spades because there's a singleton spade and dummy, and I have a doubleton in my hand. The spades are probably worth quite a few tricks. Note that Stephen bid 3 clubs with a good 3 card diamond suit. I don't know if I like that. Alad's covering the 10 of spades with the queen, which holds, so that's good. The problem is that the rest of the spades aren't running. Even if Alad has ace, king, queen, fifth, that's still only 3 tricks. And Alad is quickly bailing on the spade suit. He knows that I'll raise with pretty much anything. So there, I'm not raising. I don't know if I want to encourage with jack fifth, so I'm going to play my high heart spot here so that partner doesn't have any illusions about my heart holding. Here, all my hearts are equivalent. Now, Rosie has a couple suits that she can attack. One is diamonds, the other is clubs. If she goes after diamonds first, that'll probably tell me partner has a good club holding, because otherwise she'd attack clubs. She's going to put in whatever, and I can cover pretty easily. So she's putting in the 10 of diamonds. Now I could switch to clubs here, or I could keep going after hearts. With my diamonds the way they are, it might be right to go after hearts some more. I think I will keep playing on hearts. If partner has a ace or king of clubs, we'll get that no matter what. But we'll only set up our hearts once the diamond position is resolved here. Okay, so here comes Rosie playing on clubs. Unfortunately, at this point, partner is probably out of hearts, so the hearts are not something that he can play if he gets in with a club. I was hoping she would go after diamonds at this point. All right, so it seems she is playing on diamonds here. Oh no, but actually, my 2 diamonds are good because the 10 forced the jack. So these are both winners if she keeps playing diamonds. The problem is that partner's out of red cards. Okay, so this is good. So I know she has at least 2 more diamonds in her hand, so I can afford to play a heart here. I'm not worried about this 9 of diamonds disappearing. I have 3 nines. Oh, I guess I miscalculated the diamonds. My bad. I don't know why I thought Uh, I forgot about the queen. Huh. That happens. Still, don't think this is making. Partner should have probably a couple spades and a club, but or a couple clubs and a spade. There we go. Yeah, so he did have the ace king of clubs. He got them in the end. Plus 200 should be good there. Yeah, no need to double that. If I double, they might run to diamonds. Not that diamonds is that great for them. Had we defended perfectly, we beat it too, and indeed the 10 of spades is the right lead. Though I think Alad double dummy does best to duck. Our best defense double dummy is to knock out the ace jack of spades and then run the spades. So next hand, North is opening one club. I have a pretty good hand with a couple of aces, but with a terribly weak heart suit, I don't want to overcall and encourage partner to lead a heart. However, both of the opponents have hit black suits, so okay, partner's coming in with two diamonds. Now here, I'm going to bid hearts, and partner should understand my heart bid to include diamond tolerance, because I didn't bid one heart or two hearts over one club. So when I'm bidding hearts here, that says partner, hearts is a potential place to play, but if you need to go back to diamonds, feel free. And I don't get the feeling Rosie's going to bid 3 no trump again here. Indeed. So we're defending a 2 no trump by South. And Alan has to decide what to lead. So if he thinks two hearts is just lead directing, he probably shouldn't, because two hearts could easily be passed out by the opponents. I think that he'll probably lead a diamond, because he should assume that I have some tolerance for his suit. Okay, he's leading a heart. Fine. So he didn't raise two hearts. I'm not going to play him for 3 hearts to an honor. There's a good chance the opponents have 3 heart tricks, the ace of spades, maybe another spade trick, that's 5. And then if I get in with my ace of diamonds, I might be able to help partner win 5 diamond tricks along with the ace of clubs. So 5, 6, and then the 9 should force out one at the king or queen. That's the queen. So the missing spots are what, the 3, the 8, and the king is also out. So this is another reverse Smith situation. He's playing the 6, and that's the ace. I'm going to drop my highest spade spot here because I don't like hearts. I don't have the king. And then I'm going to keep playing, this should be standard present count. So he also doesn't like hearts. So the opponents probably have 4 spade tricks or 5, along with 3 heart tricks. So we might have, yeah, so Alad should have led a diamond. I just have to hope that hearts are blocked. The opponents have 6 tricks so far and probably 2 more in hearts. I have 0 aces. I'm not going to open one spade here. That was very bad. This one-no trump here shows 10 to 14 points by our new agreement. Opposite 10 to 14 points, I have 10. So we play different systems over weak no trumps. And this is an awkward situation where I have a hand that could be good enough for a game, but might not be. 2 diamonds is a natural overcall here, as far as I know. It's in 4th seat. There should be a penalty double here. And that should be a penalty double there. And that's 4 hearts. So if I'm not mistaken, North just raised a penalty double of 2 hearts to 4 hearts. Um, I think Alan might be laughing right now, and I think he's about to pull out the red card. But I could be wrong. We'll see. And eventually he does decide. On principle, I should probably double 4 if I'm going to double 2. And so 4 hearts doubled is going to be the final contract. Partner knows that I'm a passed hand, so I have 10 points at most and something in diamonds. So he's playing me for this kind of hand. He's not playing me for anything relevant in hearts. The one concern is that the opponents have a cross ruff to make this contract or a running diamond suit. He knows there's no running diamond suit, or at least immediately, because of my penalty double. So here looks like Rosie decided she liked hearts so much she would bid 4 with 3 to the queen. 3 to the queen is normally good support, but in this situation, it's probably not enough. Alad didn't lead a heart, probably because he has a vulnerable position in the suit. So Rosie does have 5 control hand and 3 hearts to the queen. It's a good hand. I wonder how Steven's gonna play this. So it looks like he's starting with ace king of diamonds, pitch a spade from hand probably, rough a diamond or something. Okay, so he actually started with the doubles and diamonds, so there's no immediate pitches. Partner has showed up with nothing in diamonds, nothing in clubs except possibly the jack. He probably has a heart stack. I'd say at least 5 points in that suit, along with the ace of spades and probably the queen as well. So we probably have 2 or 3 spade tricks to cash. So I don't think partner has ace king of hearts. I think there's a good chance he has king jack or ace jack. That's because he didn't lead the ace or king. He might have ace king jack though. But interesting. So he's playing the king there. Again, I'm a little concerned, or not concerned. I'm confused because he should have the. Okay, he's just trying to get rid of the opponent's trumps. I think there's a possibility he has 5 hearts for his bid, and if he does, we might be able to get a lot of tricks here on defense. And I don't need any of these spades. The rest of the cards in my hand are winners once all the trump are gone. So Ala didn't have the ace or probably the jack. So both of them are in Steven's hand. We'll see what he roughs with here. He's roughing with a jack. Now, Stephen and Alan both should have one heart. Stephen definitely has the ace of hearts, which he might cash here. It would pull Alan's last trump, but he might be afraid of cashing it. So he is a little bit afraid of cashing it. Okay, so what I'm worried about here is Stephen setting up a trick in spades or clubs. So I can't afford to cash my king of clubs. I can play my queen of diamonds because that diamond is never going to win a trick at the end there. So this should force out the ace of hearts from Stephen's hand. But it looks like Stephen pitches a club. So if Stephen has, so he has one heart. I don't know what the rest of his cards are, but he doesn't have the ace of spades. So there's no harm in playing a spade to partner's ace, right? Partner has the ace queen of spades. And Alad will get the last trick with a trump, I think, unless my king of clubs wins the trick. Yep, so the ace of hearts wins. And Alad under ruffs for down 4. Not bad. We can take 9 or 10 tricks in spades. So doubling 4 hearts was correct, even if doubling 2 hearts would have only been 100. Declare could have got out for down 2 on our defense. A low spade by Alad happens to be the best defense, is what it looks like. I would put in the 10 and then play, I don't know. It's interesting that the 3 of spades is the best card. We'll get 2 spades. Well, let's look at the next hand. Anyway, we'll say hi to the opponents. This is Alan and Robert. They play some fun stuff. That is precision. So, hey, welcome to the stream. So partner's 2 diamonds there is actually a natural diamond suit because he had 1 diamond available to show diamonds and hearts. So opposite a 2 diamond natural bid, I just have a pass. And I don't really have that much to think about here. It was just me explaining his bid, and by the end of the explanation, I got to, obviously I'm passing over a weak 2 in diamonds. But North didn't wait over the 2 diamond bids, so I didn't really have my full 10 seconds to explain the jump bid. South's one club shows 18 plus, which is their little custom system. And looks like he's reopening with a double there. Now, Alan is Bob, and Alan might pass for penalty. And opposite a penalty pass, I might want to reopen with a double here. I'd have to think about it. But I expect him to bid something. 2 hearts. Okay. Well, with a singleton diamond, I see no need to compete in diamonds. And I wonder if South has another bid left in him. Ah, a raise to 3 hearts. And will you stop short of 4 hearts? Of course you won't. You're going to bid 4 hearts. You got to be in game. It's imp scoring. Just bid your games. It's not imp scoring. It's match points. There you go. All right. I could double this if I was greedy, but I find my doubles of part scores actually do better than my doubles of games for some reason. So 4 hearts is the contract, and I am obviously leading my singleton diamond. Hopefully partner has the ace. He does not. So dummy has 3 suited hand with short spades and ace king of diamonds. Partner more than likely has the 3 of diamonds, so he should be able to read my 4 as a singleton. It's possible he'll conceal the 3 if he wants to hide it from Declare, but he doesn't have the 3, he has the 6. So we play that the 6 is an encouraging card, so he likes diamonds, that's great. I have the King, Queen of Clubs, and the Ace of Spades. I don't think partner has any entries. But I don't see anything to do but to play trumps, really, and then hope that I eventually come to a trick or two at the end. Oh, wow, he has the Ace of Hearts. It's useful. So I'm, of course, going to trump this. Yeah, certainly those are risky doubles. And I think that they can mostly figure out the fact that partner has lots of diamonds and I'm short in the suit. I don't have another entry to partner, so I'll just keep leading trump. At this point, the contract is going to come down to whether or not, oh wow, he only had 4 hearts, whether or not they have a club loser, and they almost certainly do. Partner started with 2 hearts. I'm going to assume 6 diamonds. And here comes a something pitch. Okay. Let's see. I'll throw a club, why not? But here, of course, board 6. Doubles of games don't give out extra information when you were planning on doubling them in part score anyway, so sometimes you gain. I don't need to hold on to all these clubs. Oh no, maybe I did. If that's 10 as a singleton, I'll be sad. Really hope it isn't. But it's not. Good. Partner did play back the Queen of Diamonds, so I wonder if partner's out of spades there. However, if partner was out of spades, Declare still could have avoided an extra loser by roughing high and pulling the last 2 trump by playing the other high, Hart. All right, so down 1. Probably the double would have got us an extra 100 points. I don't know if it would have got us any extra match points. It was a very aggressive 4 hearts by the opponents. However, on this deal in particular, actually double would have been excellent. It looks like a lot of east-wests are left to play in spades for some reason. That's strange. A lot of people are passing with the west cards. I guess you pass over 1 diamond. And here with an ace and 2 kings, I have to bid a spade here. So I do regret not doubling there now. But I mean, it makes if the ace of hearts isn't in partner's hand, and partner definitely doesn't need to have the ace of hearts there. And it probably makes 5 if the ace of hearts is in, say, North's hand. And North could easily have the ace of hearts for that sequence. So I bid a spade. Hearts got raised. Partner is bidding 3 spades, which is preemptive. Over 4 hearts, I have nothing to bid. Couldn't I have thrown spades and got them down too? I don't think so, just because I think there's a double finesse in the clubs that is always going to, not a double finesse. I think the Declare can always play on clubs to avoid a second loser with a 10, ace, jack, 9. But it might have been better to throw off spades. I wasn't sure of the spade position. Why do I bid 1 spade there with only 10 high guard points? It's an overcall, so you don't need full strength for your opening bid. Now I have to decide what card to lead. I could lead at my partner's suit, which is my suit, or I could lead trump. I'm going to lead a spade. Partner has the queen. We might need to set up the suit. Dummy has the queen. I hope this didn't cost a trick. It did. Though, actually, with that hand, the system I'm playing with my partner, I would open the bidding with one spade anyway. So partner does not have the ace or queen of spades, and accordingly, I blew a trick on the lead. It is entirely possible that if partner has no outside entries, that the opponents can knock out my ace of diamonds and then pitch a spade loser on the long diamond. So that spade might end up coming out in the wash. And there's no reason to fly king here. If North has ace queen of clubs, then North still has the queen after this. But partner has some kind of outside entry in clubs. It's got to be the ace or the queen. So here it looks like the ace. So as it turns out, the spade lead did cost a trick because partner has an outside entry in clubs. Oh well. Sometimes you lead wrong. And it's usually when partner jumps a level in your suit without the ace, king, or queen. But that happens from time to time. I might have been the same with his hand. Here comes another club. I have to win my king here. And no reason not to try to cash my ace of diamonds and hope partner has the king. And he does. Amazing. So I guess we can get one more under trick if I don't lead a spade. But down one is a plus score, and a plus score is almost always going to get you match points at this club. Yeah. Interesting. A lot of folks are making 10 tricks and hearts, even bidding and making it there, off the ace, king of clubs, and diamonds, and the king of spades. Perfect defense gets that down too. And anything other than a spade lead gets it down too. But looking back at board 7, where we missed a double, that was still an average board, a little below because of the plus scores going the opponent's way there. What would I describe this club as ability-wise? I'd describe it as a fairly weak club. There's a dearth of expert players. Most bridge clubs you go to, there's one or two pairs who are very good players. They go to regional tournaments. They do well. That's not the case here. There are players at the club who play in tournaments, but they don't really do that well. Speaking for myself, I am not a world-class player, but my partner and I here are probably the strongest pair at the club. And it says something about the strength of the club when that's the case. So partner's three spade overcall there. He might balance with a relatively weak hand, so he doesn't need to have 16 points for this bid. He might do it with 14. My hand is very weak given the passes so far, and I will pass, just like everybody else would with this hand. So partner has towards the top of his range here. He had a choice between three spades and three no trump. As it turns out, three no trump would have been very good because, or three no trump by him would have been very good because on a club lead, he gets the king of clubs. We score 5 diamond tricks. That's 6. We get the ace king of spades. No, maybe 3 no's down. In 3 spades, he needs a few things to go his way. For one, he probably needs 3 spades, meaning there's only one spade loser. For another, he has 2 heart losers that he can only dodge if the opponents decide not to play hearts. And then he has that club loser, or 3. And he has to hope that the clubs are blocked, or that North wins the 3rd round of spades, somehow doesn't get to his partner's hand with a heart, and Alad can score his king of clubs. So I think if I'm Alad, I still play for 3 spades here. North opened 3 clubs. North should have 6 or 7 clubs. North probably has 3 spades, and South probably has the queen jack of spades here. So I would play for three spades and then hope to get in with something, whether it's a club or another diamond, and then pray that you can pitch all your losers on those diamonds. So how are we doing so far? We're at 61% going into this round. Board 7 was not great. Board 8 was pretty good. Those should balance each other out. And then this one, 3 spades, probably down 1. So that's the 10 of spades, I'm sure. Ah, so they're 4-2 the other way. Okay, so he did drop the queen from queen jack, but he also had the 10. Now, if I'm south, I might try to cash the 10 of spades because you know that you're taking one of Alan's long, low spades away when you're playing your high spade honor. So that's one choice. But he's not doing that immediately. Perhaps he's afraid that the diamonds are going to run. So he's cashing his ace of hearts, and we'll see what he plays next. Who knows? Looks like both the ace king of hearts were in the south hand. South probably will switch to a club here, but might play the 10 of spades first. Looks like it's a club, and the North should overtake this 9 in case North had 7 clubs, and that 9's a singleton. Unfortunately, North had 6 clubs, and South had 2. And so now North will know to play the 10 or the queen, and then North will also cash the ace of clubs and the 10 of spades. So this is going down 3. Yeah. So that can't be good for us. I don't think partner really butchered the hand much, but it's still not good to go down minus 300. The opponents do not have a game. They're off in a club contract, say, they don't have a club loser, but they are off a diamond and a couple of spade losers. So they can't make 5 clubs or 3 no trump because they have 5 diamond losers. So minus 300 is not going to be good. It might not be a stone cold bottom because I think other people are going to have similar auctions, but there's going to be a lot of Norths who don't open this 3 clubs. And then that would result in a probably 1 spade all pass auction. And you can see there's a 1 spade auction, a 1 spade all pass auction. A pair got up to 3 spades and went down 2, which I guess you can go down 2 if you're playing for down 2. The the declarer in this hand played a spade up to hand, and I'm sure South inserted the queen or jack or 10. Yeah, and if you're West, you're not playing South for queen jack 10 of spades. You're playing for 3 spades. So you're probably not going to let the spade ride just in case the opponents can rough cards afterwards. But South gave away a trick by covering there, and now declarer just cashes the ace of spades, and then well, looks like again the opponents can do damage here, but they must have dropped a trick on defense. But yeah, 300 still a bottom here. Unlucky to have a bold north. Yes, but I would bid the same with the north hand, and I think it's a very good bid. It's preemptive. It's great suit, and it pushes the opponents too high. So that's why preempting works. Yeah, and Alan and Robert play some different systems, but they're fairly strong players for this club, so they usually do above 50%. And unfortunately, they got the best of us this round. That should push us down to the 50s. We've got a bit of ground to catch up, but we've got time. We're only 9 boards in. We've got 24 total, so that's 15 left. I feel good about this. I'm hoping to actually pick up some cards. Is this an ACBL club with those rules? This is an ACBL club, yes. So what do I have? I had a 5, 10, 10, 10, 9, 6. Oh, this was a good one. This was 15 points. 2, and 4. So I've had some weak hands. I'm hoping we get some cards so that we can do our fun, aggressive slam bidding. Looking forward to it. I'm going to grab myself a cool beverage to help us loosen up a bit. All right, it's Peggy and Ron, And I have a nice opening hand here. So it's 11 points. Playing precision, which is our bidding system, we open all 11s, but this is a pretty good 11 count. It's got a bunch of aces and kings, some points in the long suits. So systematically, what we do here is with a balanced 10 to 12, we open one no trump first seat. And this is semi-balanced, but because it's 4 major, 5 minor, 2 2 in the other suits, we open this one no trump. So that's our range here. So we used to play one no trump in this seat only non-vulnerable, first, second seat. But starting today, we're actually moving to playing 10 to 12, first, second seed at all colors, just to up the risk factor, make things more exciting. Yeah, so 10 to 12 no trump at vol is probably bad, but it is, so it was Alad's idea. I don't necessarily have no respect for the opponents. Alad thought that 1 no trump would do some damage to the opponents. And to be frank, even though we've played this club for a while, a lot of opponents struggle to defend against weak no trumps. They're not on the same page when it comes to what's double, whether they're playing systems on, and you can score some big wins when the opponents are inexperienced defending against a weak no trump. And that happened earlier. So that was alerted as Capoletti. We'll see if Peggy is on the same page. It happened earlier on board, what was it? Board, yeah, board 6, where Alad opened a weak no trump. The opponents competed. We doubled them for penalty, and they still bid 4. So it definitely confuses folks. So Capoletti should be, what's 2 diamonds Capoletti? Is it both majors? Well, I can't double again because I'm 10 to 12 points, but I'm happy to defend 2 hearts with this. Now, partner doesn't have very many clues as to what to lead. Absent alternatives, he's leading the 4 of diamonds, and we play third and low leads against suit contracts, trick 1, so this should be probably from 5 or third best from 4 with no diamond card worth playing. I'm going to play the 2 of diamonds here, which says I don't like diamonds and I like the lower ranking suit, which is clubs here. Makes sense because ace, king, queen, jack, 9 of spades are in dummy. That is correct. We would do better if we just played the same systems as all the rest of the opponents. However, my partner has decided that that's less exciting than playing custom relay precision. And so we're playing custom relay precision. It just better come up. Here, Alad probably has no idea what I have. He has no idea what Declare has because Declare just took preference to hearts. He does know I have somewhere between 10 and 12 points, but he doesn't know where they are. So he's a little bit blind. I don't know what to say, except I'm glad you have the ace of clubs. So I'll play the 2 of clubs because I have the king. If he doesn't have the queen, he can feel free to play a low club here, forcing dummy to rough. Now, if Alad does have the queen of hearts, this could cost a heart trick. We might be able to win 4 heart tricks and then a bunch of clubs, but I'm still fine with him forcing dummy to rough here. It makes my life a little bit easier to see dummy's trump length shortened. Huh. How did it go? Everybody playing exactly the same system. Now, do I rough here? I feel like if I rough, I need to rough low. Oh, wow. What is going on? So I need to draw the opponent's trumps here. This at least kills the spades and dummy. That is much more consistent than I was expecting. Um, I usually expect all kinds of weird judgment stuff to happen, but if everybody's playing the same system and everybody knows that system and they're using judgment the same way, then that could happen. So we got 200 here, which I'm happy with. Yeah, so another down two with a unfortunate Capoletti. That's a hand, the north hand, where even though you have both majors, you really only have one major. And poor South didn't know whether to take preference to hearts or spades. If you want proof that a pair is not cheating, look no further than board 10 right here, where South took preference to hearts, holding two small doubletons. Partner had four hearts to the 10 and five spades, as close as you can get to a royal flush without being one. All right, next hand. 10 points, partner's opening a heart, north spitting a spade. Here, I think I just have a natural one, no trump bid. I could bid something like two diamonds, but I'm not in love with this hand. Yes. Eventually somebody cracks. It's a bit of karma right there. So here I have to decide if I want to raise two hearts. I do have king small of hearts, which is very helpful. My spades are not very useful in a heart contract. My king of clubs is potentially useful if North has strength. The diamonds might be valuable. So I could consider raising here. Maybe this is where the help suit game try. I'm going to call this a help suit game try in diamonds. Oh, wait, no. No. Oh, no, I forgot to raise hearts. So this is actually accidentally a natural bid. Shoot. Yes! Proving that a pair is not cheating is difficult. Yes! I think that's the best alert, intended as helps at game try, but oops. So we'll see how three diamonds does compared to the alternative. There's no way it can be as good as hearts. Partner has six hearts, and partner doesn't have to have any diamonds. So I did actually hit partner with incredible diamond help. The problem is that we should be in hearts here, whether or not three or four hearts is the right spot. And here clearly four hearts is the right spot. We are not going to do well to be in diamonds here. So I think depending on the location of the king of diamonds, this could be a bottom board. If the diamond king is onside, this is a bottom. If it's offside, it could be excellent because then all the folks in four hearts are going to go down. Yeah, so I have to play as if four hearts is going down, but I still don't need to do anything silly for that. I can just continue to take a diamond finesse here. I'm not worried about getting over roughed. So I'll play the card that encourages a cover the most. And let's see. Maybe I should have played to drop a singleton king of diamonds. That might have been smart. All right. Well, at this point, I can... Hang on a sec. North didn't bid clubs. All rough in hand. The queen of spades is also a winner. I'll pull trump and claim. And we shall see if it was a singleton king. It was not. Okay. So four hearts is down, but we should just be in four hearts, if not three hearts. Yeah, you can see there's actually a bunch of people in diamonds. Somebody made four. Only one pair managed to bid and make four hearts. Two pairs are in four hearts. Nobody's in three hearts, which is even odds with four hearts. So I have 11 points. In third seat, we play 10 to 14, no trump. So the reason we expand the range here to its maximum legal range when you're allowed to play conventions is because as a past hand, we know partner has fewer than 10 points, or possibly 10 with certain shapes. And so game is extremely unlikely, and we just want to obstruct fourth seat as much as possible. So partner's two heart bid here shows hearts. It's to play. He could have as many as 11 points. I have a great hand for partner, but I can't raise him. Alad noticed in the chat, I'm guessing from Ron's comment, you intended that as a help suit game try. Um, but yes, it's obviously wrong. Having not raised hearts, I can't say this is a help suit game try. It's a natural diamond bid. So looks like two hearts is the contract. Lucky I didn't bid three here, even though I've got a great hand, because partner has not the best hand for three hearts. We have losers in the minors, along with at least one spade loser. So two hearts is probably the limit of the hand. So in the ACBL, you can't have more than a consecutive 5-point range for your no trump opening. And that's specific to position and vulnerability. So you can have different ranges at different positions or vulnerabilities. But your no trump opening can't have a range wider than 5 points, and you be allowed to play conventions over it. So I could have a 10 to 16 point no trump range, but then partner couldn't play transfers, Stamen, or any other gadgets. Here, 10 to 14 is the range that we've chosen because it is most disruptive and does not dip below 10 points. Before we realized that playing an 8 to 10 point no trump was illegal over conventions in the ACBL, we were doing a bit of that online, not as part of ACBL games, but just casually against random opponents. We tried to pull that off in some tournament, some Canadian tournament online, and we got our wrist slapped. So we stopped doing that. 10 to 12 is risky enough. And at least at this club, it's unpunished enough that it ends up paying off in the end. This is probably one of those hands that does pay off because we have a nice 9-card heart fit, but also the opponents have an 8-card spade fit. And we have, I wasn't paying close enough attention to whether the hearts were 2-2 or 3-1. The opponents probably can make 2 spades. And opening a weak no trump might have kept them out. With the ace of diamonds to the left of the king queen of diamonds, there's only one diamond loser for the opponents. So Big Geek, are you from Australia or New Zealand or something? The ACBL is fairly restrictive about some things, but I think nothing more than their one no trump openings. Um, so one no trump openings are fairly restricted. One other thing I've done with a different partner is UK. Okay, we've played Mosquito, which is a system with a strong club and transfer one level openings. We played it in um, world tournaments, so world junior tournaments, and I don't know how well we played it, but we were allowed to play it as long as we followed the conditions of contest. Always interesting playing with you guys. But you can't open transfer openings in most regular ACBL games outside of top level long Swiss teams matches. Casper, welcome to the stream. You have played Mosquito. It's a lot of fun. Precision is a system where you get in and out of the auction fast. Mosquito lets you do that even faster. You can play it at the local club. Honestly, if I could play Mosquito at our local club, I would. It's satisfying to be able to relay over any one level opening bid, and also the fact that most of responders responses to one diamond, one heart, or one spade are non-forcing and to play is just it's just lovely. Of course, you do need to be on the same page as your partner, very much so. I learned Mosquito the night before playing in the World Juniors in Turkey, and the very first hand was a relay auction where we got to 6 diamonds. It was a very lucky make. So the part of Mosquito that makes it illegal at the club level is, or at least in the ACBL, is the transfer openings. One diamond showing a heart suit or one heart showing a spade suit. How is everyone making 4 hearts on board 11? So it looks like more results have come in and 110 ends up not being great. A lot of people making 10 or 11 tricks in hearts. If I had to guess, because West is playing hearts at most tables, North leads something like, I don't know, the ace of clubs and continues a club on which a spade gets pitched. So there goes the spade loser. If North leads the king of diamonds, which is probably ill-advised, then it'll also make 5 or some high number. So next round, it's Henri and Margot, and I'm second seat, red on red, with a hand with no 5-card suits, too weak to double, so I'm happy to pass. But 2 hearts making in the end, so score 3 of 3 for the mini no trumps top board. South couldn't get into the bidding with a so-so 12 count, and North, after one no trump 2 hearts, couldn't risk bidding 3 clubs or doubling to show the 4-card spade suit. So we really preempted the opponents out of their spade contract there. And even if 2 spades had gone down 1, it still would have been a half decent board, if not great. So next round, diamond, pass by me, 1 no trump, partner's coming in with 2 hearts. So over 2 hearts, I don't have a bid, I don't have another suit, I don't have 3 hearts for me to raise him. So I will pass, whatever. But North is clearly contemplating something. 2 no trump it is. Casper says hi. Kira says hi. So a lot of thinking by South. South is eventually going to pass, I'm sure. that round was good. The plus 200 is a great score at match points most of the time. And then even this one was not a disaster. 33% is not terrible. So time to take a look at this next one. So we play attitude cards on this ace, and we play upside down attitude on this trick. So I think I want to discourage the heart here with a reasonable club switch by partner. I'm hoping he switches to that suit. But I will discourage on the heart. Playing the 10 isn't going to cost a trick here, I think. However, partner might not have all that much. In terms of missing intermediate hearts, still the 9 and the 7 are missing. So partner might have both of those. He might have one of those. Looks like he's shifting to a spade here, which is okay because I have some intermediate spade cards. The missing 10 of spades indicates that probably it's right to duck here. I don't know if this is going to force the 10 or the ace, but it forces the 10. And now in less partner, I was holding some kind of hand with a bunch of clubs to the king, jack. Playing low is probably right here. We need to take this one slow on defense. And now South is just down to the ace of spades here, but this sets up my king. Partner will probably throw a heart here. He doesn't see a future in the suit. Unfortunately, my 10 of hearts might have cost a trick here. If Henri forgets, okay, he did not forget that I'd thrown my 10 of hearts. However, there's no way to establish the second potential heart trick because there's only one more entry to dummy. The weaker the declare, the more passive to be. That's a good point. You want to give them as many chances to go wrong as possible. Also, the more combined strength the opponents have, well, it depends. Depends exactly what's going on, but partner still has 2 more hearts in hand, so he has 1 more heart. Can I safely play out a diamond here? I think I want Declare to play clubs from his hand, so I'm going to play on diamonds. To be fair, the signal doesn't cost a trick. Declare can always overtake the 9 of hearts if the 9 of hearts at that point is not a winner. So here I have to decide if I want to play my ace or duck. Ducking can't work. And then the last trick is a club to, I think, the 10 or possibly the queen. Some winner there. Yeah. So down 1 should be good. Plus scores are always happy to have. You're always happy to have a plus score. I don't think we make 2 hearts there. So yeah, 100 is above average because it's not us being in 2 hearts going down 1. So next hand, I have 13 points. It's not a great 13, but it's stronger than 10 to 12. So I have to open this 1 diamond, so which we alert this as 11 or actually the range is expansive. So it's 10 to 16, comma 2 plus diamonds. And there are some 10-point hands that I will pass, and there are some 16-point hands I would open 1 club. But this captures the range of the hands I can have. So over 1 spade, I'm going to bid 1 no trump, which tends to imply 13 to 16 balance. There are some other shapes that I could have. But with 4 spades, I would raise spades. With 9 cards in the minors, I would bid that suit. There are hands that I would conventionally bid 2 hearts with, but 1 no trump is basically the rest of the hands. Two clubs here is artificial and forces me to bid two diamonds. He'll either pass two diamonds or make some kind of invitational call. It's true, it did give Declare a choice. I don't know if Declare ended up choosing right in the end, though. So two no trump here is a no trumpy invite. He knows that I have 13 to 16 balanced, or he's assuming I have that, with the absolute bottom of my range. And he does not have five spades. I have to pass here. So we're going to be playing this in two no trump. Not a contract you want to be playing in, but sometimes you have to. I'm expecting partner with 9 or 10 points, four spades, and not four hearts. And yeah, so that's the hand. Might have been better to scramble for a minor, but we're in 2-0. I have two top tricks, and eventually one in hearts, probably. And I'm definitely going to play for the heart honors to be split. You don't have to give absolute full explanations. And certainly at this club, the opponents will sometimes ask about some of the meanings of bids, but with any bid includes a ton of things like negative inferences, um, and alternative, I guess. There are a lot of things you can get out of one bid that aren't exactly in the precise definition. I have to lose the ace of spades. I might as well just play spades now. We can set up 2 or 3 spade tricks if I play spades, so I'll do that. So let's see how many spades I can win before switching suits. All right, so hearts are 4-4. That's a good start. Means we're only going to lose 3 hearts. We're going to lose, and I maybe shouldn't have pitched the diamond. No opponents have discarded clubs at this point. Now we have a guess in the club suit. South let a heart from 4 hearts and only had 2 spades. So that means South has club length and also the 10 of spades is in North's hand. So I might have just screwed myself over here by blocking myself. What if I do this? That's it. Gotcha. Fortunately, South helped me unblock the club suit there. So yes, I might have done better if I'd kept an extra club and dummy. But I managed to get my plus score. And 120 there is the minimum of what you need for a decent board in that hand. Somebody made 3 somehow. Interestingly, a low diamond beats it. I guess if the opponents attack diamonds right away, they can set up 3 diamond tricks to go along with their 2 hearts and ace of spades. Diamonds ends up being more fruitful than the hearts were, where the opponents can only really set up 1 heart trick. So North is going 1 no trump here, and that's a strong no trump. I will bid my hearts here. And to do that, I'm going to bid 2 diamonds to show a single suited major hand. partner's bid is pass or correct here. With most hands, he'll bid 2 hearts, but some hands he'll bid something else in order to indicate that maybe he's got extra hearts. He might bid 2 spades so that he'll want to compete to the 3 level in hearts. And then 2 hearts should be alerted as pass or correct, over which I will, of course, pass and not correct 2 those spades. With a hand like this, I might have 5 defensive tricks against 1-no trump, and we might have 2 more cashing clubs or something. But what I'm concerned about is not whether 1-no trump is making or not. I know that the opponents are less likely to find, say, their spade fit if I'm competing with at the 2 level before they've had a chance to bet on spades. So looking here, we might have, again, 5 hearts and a king and a spade against 1-no trump. 2 hearts may or may not make. Partner has 6, I have 12, leaving, and if North has, say, 16, that leaves South with about 6. So South could have one of the 2 aces. Hopefully South has the ace of diamonds and not the ace of clubs. 110 is better than 100, for sure. Unfortunately, that queen of clubs looks very much to be not from the ace. And if clubs are 3-3, then we don't have a third club loser. But also, this does put the ace of diamonds in North's hand. And fortunately, that ace of diamonds has now landed on the table. So the opponents have taken 5 tricks now. And unless they get a ruff, 3 2 hearts will make this contract. Interesting. Well, certainly at imps, 10 points is equal. 6 spades is just as good as 6 no trump. At match points, you'll see people gun for that no trump that's down 6 if the finesse is off. Last week, I ended up bidding a 6 no trump contract when I figured, well, it plays the same as 6 spades, and I'll get more match points in 6 no trump. And then I forgot that I was in 6 no trump. I thought I was in 6 spades, ducked a trick at trick 2, and the opponents could have run 5 tricks. Looks like Alad is cashing the jack of spades before playing on hearts. I think he's afraid of something or other. North can't have a singleton heart, so if hearts are 4-1, then North has the long heart. But here, looks like we're all good. Contract making, all good. Very happy news. I don't know if 1-no trump is making or not, but certainly 2 hearts is, so I'm happy. And looking here, I can't see us getting more than, 6 tricks against 1-no trump. So I think competing was right. I wonder how many people found 2 hearts. I think most people ended up competing in spades with the north-south cards. We had East pass here. East is doing a lot of passing over 1-no trump. I don't know if it's right. Two diamonds, presumably inverted game forcing. 2 spades. I see shows spade stopper. 3 spades. Temporizing or something. 4 clubs control. 4 spades. Oh, whoa. Okay. Huh. Well, that's a contract. Certainly with no Heartstopper, you want to dodge 3 no trump, but also landing in 4 spades instead of your 10 card diamond fit is match points ahead. And yeah, it ends up rolling together. You I guess you make it. You duck the first 2 heart roughs, and then you ruff the fourth heart and dummy, and you're going to take. Well, actually, if you duck 3 heart tricks, the opponents can get a diamond ruff. No, no, no. Yeah, wait. Hmm. Maybe not the easiest contract to play. You need to retain control of the trumps. I guess on a club lead, it's very easy on a club lead. If the opponents start forcing you in hearts, it becomes much more difficult. All right, well, let me just see how that last round went. I feel like it went well. We got 3 pluses. We beat Tuno Trump by a trick for a happy plus score at the club for a good board. Next board, we made Tuno Trump on a tactical finesse. And then the last one, 2 hearts making, ended up being very good. Big glass of box wine in hand now. Better than a big box of glass wine. Ooh, so this is one of those. Okay, so no, I'm not going to open this 2 diamonds. I'm not going to open this 2 diamonds. The precision 2 diamonds would show this hand if my diamond suit was clubs. I've done that too many times to screw that up again. I'm in third seat red on white, so I will open the bidding if I can, but actually North is coming in with 3 hearts here, and I definitely can't compete over 3 hearts, so I have to pass. A 3-imp club, where you're supposed to gain 3 imps aboard, and if you don't, it means you had a bad game. That's absolutely it. Um, I've looked at how many imps we get when the opponents bid and make contracts, and it's like 30% of the match points, which is really low. All right, I should say hi to the ops actually. So the bidding is 3 hearts, 4 hearts. I have a club void, so I could try to get some club roughs. On the other hand, I could lead a trump and see what happens. Might be better to just lead my diamond ace and see if I can hit partner with a diamond entry. North should be weak. North probably has some serious heart stuff and not much else. I feel like the ace of diamonds can't go too wrong. So South managed to raise with a stiff heart, but she had tons of stuff outside, so I understand the play. A loud queen of diamonds there. That queen of diamonds could be from Queen Jack, or it could be some kind of suit preference card saying, partner, play a spade. But North opened the bidding 3 whatchamacallits. 3 hearts, right? Would North open 3 hearts with a 5 or 6 card spade suit? Should I risk playing the ace of clubs next? Or is it more likely that North has 4 diamonds, the jack, 8, 4, 3, and then smartly played the 8 from that holding? I'm going to play a low diamond. If partner has a stiff, he can get a rough. If he has Queen Jack Doubleton, wants to tell me about it. Looks like he had Queen Jack Doubleton, and my Ace of Diamonds lead cost a trick. Have I had to deal with chat lethal yet during the play of hands? I try not to look too much at the chat as I'm making decisions. There was a hand earlier. No, well, Al had made a comment after a hand about a line I could have taken that would have guaranteed the contract. I made 5, but I made an overtrick the way I played it. But no, most times the chat is pretty good about keeping their advice to themselves. The difference between bridge and other games is that in bridge, you really are expected to come up with the solutions yourself. In other card games, you more get to freestyle it a bit. So I don't think we're cashing that ace of spades here. Dorian did not miscount the hearts. Probably the best thing to do at match points is to cash out. To get 100% on the board, I could do that, yeah. Underlead the ace of diamonds, hit partner's queen of diamonds. He plays back the jack. I overtake, give him a rough. He plays a spade back, and we start laughing. And then somebody calls the cops on us. If I'm counting correctly, I think Declare has the rest of the tricks. Oh, you know what? I wonder if partner was doing something like trying to give me count in clubs with his queen of diamonds. I don't know. Maybe not. There's still a diamond entry to dummy. Yeah, should have cashed out. Trick one pause is pretty normal. Yeah, but some people don't pause at all. What do I have? Yeah, minus 480 is bad there. 450 would have been much better. Getting it down, I don't see how I do that, but some people managed it. Second seat, 13 high. This is a precision diamond. So let me just alert that as no. It's not 16. It's 10 to 16. Okay. The easiest way to explain a one diamond precision opening is to explain the bids that it's not. So it's not a weak no trump. It's not a one major opening bid. It's not a two club opening bid, and it's not a two diamond precision opening bid, and it's not 16 or more points. So that's what it is. We play two no trump here as a balanced game force. Opposite a balanced game force. I don't care if he has a four card or major or whatever. I'm just going to bid three no trump and let the opponents figure out what to lead. So not pausing at trick one, isn't that a director call and potentially an adjustment from the UI? If the defense does not pause at trick one, and Declare can do whatever they want, but if the defense doesn't pause at trick one and you, I mean, it is UI, right? You can tell they didn't have a decision. You can also take UI from an instant lead as opposed to one that takes 10 seconds to come up with or one that takes a full minute to come up with. At this club, normally we try to minimize director calls as much as possible, which is not really ACBL regulations, but more of just the norm of the club. I try to pause before playing to trick one as a defender, and I also try not to make instant opening leads as a defender. As declarer, sometimes I will play a very fast card from dummy, either if it doesn't matter, or sometimes to be sneaky. But the there's often, if not UI actively transmitted, UI inferred, and normally we just let it slide. To be honest, it's definitely hard to prove in many cases that the opponents were making a play because they didn't have an alternative and therefore there should be an adjustment. Uh, with newer players, they will make pauses in awkward situations, or I shouldn't say awkward, in situations where Is it mandatory for declare to pause before playing a trick one? I don't believe so. And I don't think there is, and a lot of declarers do because they want to take stock of the hand. But it's not really giving UI to anybody if declare doesn't pause at trick one. Any information you transmit by playing quickly at trick one would be authorized because your partner's dummy and it's the opponent's taking that inference. The defense can, of course, choose to wait immediately after seeing the dummy play a card. And oftentimes they do, even if they don't have a decision of their own. If you're holding a singleton in your third seat on the opening lead, I will pause even with a singleton there because it's important that I not give UI. But I think the player can get away with playing instantly a trick one. Yeah, I could gun for more director adjustments if I wanted to, but I try to keep my calls to the most egregious offenses. Normally, UI that's transmitted by the opponents is more easily picked up by me than by the opponents themselves, as it turns out. So I end up taking advantage in the long term. Looks like diamonds are 4-2. Now if Alad gives up a diamond here, I think the opponents have a couple club tricks to cash. Still, that won't threaten the contract. That's true. Unfortunately, our system hasn't been able to do much this game so far. We've bid a bunch of weak no trumps. We haven't had a single strong club hand. And I've been waiting for one of those all night long. All night long. And it's 18 boards in. I'd even be happy with a one club pass, one diamond hand. All right, so 3 no trump making is a good board. Looks like most people are down in many things. Hart lead definitely puts the contract in more jeopardy than the alternative. So here, we play one diamond as 10 to 16 in this seat. We also play one club as 16 plus. So I can decide whether or not I want to call this a positive or just a one no trump. With 5 hearts, I think I will call this a one club opener. If it was a 5-card diamond suit, I might open this one diamond and then rebid one no trump. Yeah, so that's like Fantoon's like. I know that they play that system where or played that system where they've got their 2-level opening bids that show these intermediate type hands and then semi-solid 1-level openings. So we play transfer positive, so this is a diamond bid. And I have options over 2 clubs, but we're not in cooperative bidding at this stage. We're in relay system at this point, so any bids that I could make would be asking partner questions. Here, this is a simple relay that asks partner to keep shaping out. Note that the opponents have come in with a 3-club bid here after several bids by us. This could provide a fruitful penalty. So we play continuation of our relays in this system. So the double there would show a hand that would bid the second step over what my normal 2 diamonds would be. So that would be him bidding 2 spades. 2 spades in that situation would show a hand with so 2 hearts, 2 hearts, clubs. 2 spades shows a hand with 6 diamonds and no singletons or voids. So if he has 6 diamonds and no singletons or void, do I gain by passing here or should we bid on? Even if 3 clubs is down like 2. So I'm going to pass here because I think if we get this down 2, it'll be better than us bidding and making game. It's possible partner has an absolutely loaded hand and we should be in 7 diamonds. But at match points, I'm going to do the thing that gets us match points most of the time. And here it's going to be defending 3 clubs and getting it down at least 2. Most relay systems over precision have some levels of transfers in them. We have an extra level of transfers in our system. So we sort of transfer twice. I know partner doesn't have a doubleton heart. We play second of touching honors at trick 1. So he could have a doubleton. Sorry, I know he doesn't have a singleton heart. He could have a doubleton, or he could have jack 10. Either way, no harm in playing the queen. That'll force out the ace, but yeah. Dummy hits with 3 clubs. And here, partner has 6 diamonds probably. Do I play my king? No reason for me not to overtake here. We'll play my king of diamonds, put a diamond through, win our side suits. Yeah, at this club, very few people are going to find a very nice minor suit slam. We're going to do just fine by getting plus 500. Plus 800, probably the same. So there's the ace of diamonds. And while I could ref this, I don't see the need. What I'm going to do is just throw a heart. Okay, so Declare had 4 hearts, 2 spades, 6 diamonds. This is the 9 of spades. This is an encouraging spade. He'd probably throw that from king 9-8 or king 9-4. Would he throw the 9 from king 9 doubleton? Almost certainly not. Here, I'm going to play low. Partner's got a club winner, I'm sure. He's got the ace, so that's wonderful. I guess I could have got down on the roughs a bit if I'd played a club immediately. That might have been better. Still feel good about this. Now, he might shift to his king of spades if he's got doubleton king, or he might shift to... I know partner has at least 1 more club for what it's worth. So he's got... that's his other club. Here, I can probably play my king of hearts here. If I haven't miscounted, this should be a winner. Now, partner has... he started with 6 diamonds, 2 hearts, and then 5 cards in the black suits. We've seen 2 clubs so far, 1 spade. So he has 2 more black cards. It could be king and a club. It could be king small of spades. It could be, it's not 2 low spades. Is there any reason for me not to play a low spade here? No, there's no reason for me not to play a low spade here. Now here, I think I will rough this in case this forces out a higher club spot. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's down 4. It's 11. 11 should be a top. Yeah, pretty clear. Though, to be honest, had they not interfered with our auction, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tricks in a diamond slam. And we might actually go to 6 if we're at 5 diamonds and it's just, oh, well, it's probably there on a 50-50. So they might have kept us out of 6 diamonds, but 6 diamonds is not 1370, it's 920, so happy with 11 there. Partner's opening a weak 3 hearts, and I have one of those awkward 15 counts that has a singleton heart. Because he's red on white, he's second seed. His heart suit should be pretty good. And this is a bit of a tough call here. I have to decide if I want to go 4 hearts. If he has 6 heart tricks, we've got 7, 8, 9. How good am I playing his heart suit for? I think I have to push it. This could be very wrong. I don't know if the field passes, to be honest. I think most of the field is going to bid something. A lot of 3 no trumps, though I think 3 no trump is bad for what it's worth. So as it turns out, we're in the right spot. Actually, 4 spades would be great, but I hit partner with a pretty good hand. We might have 2 heart losers, but even if we have 2 heart losers, we still have a shot in spades to avoid any losers in the black suits. The Queen of Hearts shift is a choice. Though I guess if it's dropping under the ace anyway, it won't cost to shift to that card. South cleverly holding on to the King of Hearts, waiting for more signals from partner. South doesn't have any easy exits at this point. Probably the best thing South can do is a low diamond. So there's a low diamond. I think there's a good chance North has the ace king of diamonds. But now Alad has to decide how he wants to play the rest of the hand. So do you want to use your spades as entries, maybe rough out the other high diamond and pitch one of your black losers on it? Or do you just run the jack of spades and hope that the spades are going to run and provide a home for the club loser? I think he will just play on spades. How he plays on spades is another question. He might start with the ace, rough a diamond back to hand, and then run the jack. He might run the jack immediately. Why not the King of Hearts earlier and return a heart? Well, that seems too easy, doesn't it? Though if you don't have your partner's diamond count, partner might be able to cash his second diamond trick. So you don't know that playing another diamond is not fruitful at that point. Though either way, you would want to win your King of Hearts as soon as possible. I don't see why not. So Alad is probably going to do the spade to the ace, rough a diamond back line. Have the opponents pitched spades? So he's claiming dropping the Queen of Spades. I wasn't paying enough attention to the discards to know if the Queen of Spades is dropping. But actually, North pitched 2 spades earlier, and I wasn't paying attention. So looks like the Queen does drop because North pitched 2 low spades. Well done by Alad. He was paying more attention to the hand he was playing than I was at Stummy, which makes sense, I suppose. So I'm third seat. I've got a really nice 14 count. This is the kind of hand you would upgrade if I was more into upgrades than I am. But I think it's fine just to open this 1 diamond and then keep betting. But Kenny probably has an opening bid of something in hearts. And 11 tricks in hearts is very good because most people are taking, well, not that. So he's opening a heart, and I have an easy 2 diamond overcall. So board 19 ended up being close to top. So we came into this round sitting at 63.6. That board will move us up to about mid 60s. We're hoping to finish in the 60s this game because it's been way too long since I finished with a game in the 60s. Looking at my recent tournament results, we had a very good stretch earlier in the summer with a lot of 60s and 70s. And then we sort of fell off a cliff maybe at the beginning of August and had a bunch of games in the 50s and even one or two in the 40s. South with a 3 club bid. I have 4 to the ace 10, so I don't mind that. But North is probably going to rebid hearts. And unfortunately, I don't have a second bid at the 3 level. Well, when North bids 3 hearts, I don't have a bid at the 4 level. A lot of plus scores lately. That's good. Plus scores are always nice to have. North is in a real bind here. North has chosen to tactically pass 3 clubs. With ace 10 fourth in defense, I think I will let 3 clubs be the final contract. I don't want the opponent scrambling to something in hearts or spades. Partner's leading my suit, which is nice. Now I have to decide how I want to defend. So I'll probably try to cash 2 diamond tricks and shift to spades. I don't think partner is likely to be holding the ace of spades, but I could try the 8 of spades, hoping that declare flies ace. But will that cost a trick? Maybe. Yes, the Americans fought against the strong pass systems because they were too strong. Partner definitely has 3 diamonds here, so I can't afford to play another diamond. South didn't raise hearts. Playing hearts here can't be that bad. I don't think those hearts are running. And I'll play low here so that I ensure that the king falls under my ace. And that will let my 10 of clubs be potentially a trick. Oh, well, partner had jack. That's nice. And here I can continue diamonds freely. Are there any high-level tournaments with no restrictions on bidding systems? Well, even the WBF has some restrictions on bidding systems. But internationally sanctioned bridge organizations all have some system restrictions in place. Yeah, I don't think those hearts are running, so I'm going to play my good 10 of clubs. And then force the last trump out. Ah, that's not nice. And I have to cover this. Oh, partner has the 9 of spades. Did he pitch a spade? He might have been squeezed. Yeah, I think I squeezed him. Had I held up an additional round on roughing hearts, we can get an additional under trick there. So that was my mistake. I think that double dummy we can do better on defense. Partner led the right suit, and I don't think I lost a trick in my heart shift. Actually, apparently I should continue diamonds because forcing dummy to rough doesn't net additional tricks for the defense, and that's because partner has the jack of clubs. I have a 14 count with 6 diamonds. Again, this is a 1 diamond opening bid playing precision, so this is 10 to 16, 2 plus diamonds. Okay. And 3-no trump is to play. Excellent. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. Getting that down 2 would have been much better. I didn't realize that everybody was down with the north-south cards. But yes, at this point, I can recover by not roughing the first heart to dummy. If I hold up around, actually I can save an additional under trick there. Or ensure an additional under trick. So yes, I do well to continue diamonds, but not play my 10 of clubs. So that was my mistake. I should account for the fact that partner had 4 hearts. It just didn't make sense that South didn't raise hearts. That was my issue there. Seeding rights means that your opponents get to decide who plays against you, as opposed to the reverse. The contract here is 3-no trump, and partner is taking a diamond finesse. The diamond finesse loses, so he's going to get 12 tricks. It looks like 11 tricks, maybe. Who knows if there's some kind of miracle squeeze on. I don't think there is. It looks like 11 tricks, actually. Board 19 was nice. Board 20 should have been better. I just hold up one more round in terms of roughing dummy. Or rather, I don't cash my last club and force the opponents to rough in so I can rough that third round of hearts. Then I score all my diamonds. I just didn't imagine South to have 3 hearts and to bid that way. I should have paid more attention to my partner's heart signals. That's right. If your opponents are playing a system like a forcing pass system, you don't have to force your entire team to learn defenses against forcing passes. You can just say, hey, Greco Hampson, you're going to learn how to defend against forcing pass systems because we're going to put you against Mr. Force and Mr. Pass every time they play. And that is a benefit of having seeding rights. And partner playing technically well to keep the squeeze alive, though I don't expect it to work here. The opponents, if they're at least partially awake, should be guarding separate black suits. Play a spade. No. And yeah, this can't succeed. I think the king is still out there, and maybe 10 of spades too. No, just the king. So 11 tricks there should be pretty normal. Yeah, somebody took 490, a couple people making 430. What do you call it? Spade lead is the best defense. North led. Did North lead the 2 of clubs there? I don't like the 2 of clubs as a lead against 3-no trump. Certainly at match points. Match points, you play that king of spades as fast as you can. Yeah. No question to me that the 2 of clubs is wrong. You want to play that king of spades. The opponents didn't bid 1 major at all, so. I am squeezed on your 9 of diamonds, he says on the previous hand. Indeed, I did squeeze him. So pass, pass, pass. Well, so far, I don't know if I agree with the third seat pass. I might open that two hearts or something, or one heart. But besides that, so West is opening a strong no trump or 14 to 16 in fourth seat. Two clubs Stamen by East, two diamonds. I don't have a four card major. Two no trump by East. May not have a four card major because you're playing something like four-way transfers. And then West decides to pass with 16, which is a choice at, yeah, I'm not sure if you have a 16 count, you're playing a 14 to 16 no trump, and partner invites you in no trump. I don't know why you wouldn't go. But as it turns out, you don't want to be in three no trump when you're off six top tricks. The two no trump bid was made after 3 minutes. Why would you hesitate over two diamonds? You have an automatic two no trump bid. I wonder if the hesitation, if yeah, it's a very strange hesitation because the decision point with the East hand is over one no trump, whether you bid Stamen or not. Opposite of 14 to 16, that's where the marginal decision is. You would never pass two diamonds there. So the hesitation in a point where it serves no purpose does tell your partner, I have a problem of some kind. Like, this did not go the way I intended. And that does, I think, make it more likely that West would pass holding an accept. So I would judge against them and give them an extra under trick and probably a PP, procedural penalty. That would be my guess. I'm not a director. All right, so last round. We're at 63.8%, and I have 15 points. This is a nice hand. Do I want to upgrade this into any kind of precision bid? No, I'm going to bid one heart here. And we might end up with some kind of positive relay anyway. Yes, at that point you're bidding two no trump slowly because you really don't want to infight. You were hoping to hear partner bid two of a major, and when they don't bid two of a major, you end up sad. And you have a problem, so you stop and you think, and then you bid two no trump. And then I can't imagine somebody who would pass over that two no trump with a 16 count. It just is bad bridge. So, all natural bidding from me here so far. Partner's going to bid something like two spades, and I won't sit for two spades. I'll bid three clubs. I would let partner play two spades if I had a stiff spade. I don't have a stiff spade. I have none. So I'm going to give partner a choice between my 5-card suits. Let's see if he goes three spades. He won't. If he had four diamonds, he could consider three diamonds here. Three diamonds, okay. I am going to play him for a 4-card diamond suit. And I am going to pass him in three diamonds. Round 7, we took a chunk out of our opponents. We did. We had a pretty good round. Though board 20 was not as good as it could have been. That could have been down 3 plus 300 for a top board. Instead, it was down 1 plus 100 for a 40% board. So we left match points on the table for sure. Still one of our better rounds. This round was good. Every board in the 70s. This round was good. We dropped 1, but then we had 2 tops or near tops. Partner's actually 6-5. So he's got better shape than I'd hoped for. He also has a bonus ace of clubs. Looking at this, the hand is going to be a cross rough, 100% sure. But a diamond lead, I don't know if that would hold it to something like 10 tricks, as opposed to the likely, 12 we're going to take here. It'll depend on the breaks in the rest of the suits, of course. And as per cross-ref procedure, before embarking on the cross-ref, you want to make sure you cash your outside winners so that your opponents can't discard low cards in those suits before you've had a chance to cash them. And now Alad is going to score his low trumps with his safest roughs first. Um, so that when he's roughing his less safe cards, he might be able to score a trick if the 10 of diamonds is favorably positioned, even if South is out of diamonds. But unfortunately, North has managed to rough back in. North does well to play a diamond here. We'll see if North figures it out. North doesn't figure it out and plays a club. Okay. Spades were 3-3. Now, because diamonds are 5-3 between us and only one diamond is gone, the opponents still have 4 more diamonds between them, meaning those spades are not going to be winners. He'll just get the king of diamonds and make 10 tricks. Had he roughed with a higher diamond spot on that heart, before there were any clues that North was going to show out of hearts, he might have done a little bit better. I don't know where the, say, 10 of diamonds is, but it might have worked. And I think there's one more outstanding diamond. That's right, the 10. So roughing higher wouldn't have worked there because North is still holding the 10. And a diamond lead at trick 1 would have done much better for the opponents. 130 there is a fine result. At this table, Tuno Trump made 5. Of course, the opponents have 4 cashing spade tricks, so it's not for real. And looking at the double dummy, best defense, which is either a diamond lead or actually, as it turns out, a heart, does the most damage against a diamond part score. The heart works because, I guess, you only have a doubleton heart and the player can only rough 1 heart first and it causes entry problems. Who knows? I'm not an expert. So board 23, and it looks to be the opponent's hand. They've bid the black suits. I have an 8 count with most of my cards in the black suits. So I pass. Let's see. Anybody else get the contra play in diamonds there? I think diamonds is a good spot to land in there. South bidding clubs again. Now North bidding hearts. Pretty clear misfit going on here. And South escaping either major by bidding no trump. Always a dangerous option. Now North at this point is passing due to the misfit. And partner's diamond lead here is going to be pretty automatic. Oh, he's making a comment on the previous hand where he said 2 diamonds by me there presumably would be natural since it can't be game forcing anymore. We have made changes to our system that would result in him choosing to game force in different ways. Partner didn't lead a diamond. He led the jack of spades. Now we played jack from queen jack. So I think he has the queen. The problem is that I don't have all that much in spades. Looks like South is out of spades. So partner did lead a suit in which to clear his weak. Here, we play reverse Smith at trick 2. I have a singleton heart, so obviously I just have to play the heart. But partner knows what my spades holding is anyway. He might interpret this as count, or if he is counting, he might say, well, partner only has 1 heart. However, here I think I need to hold on to my minor suit cards. So I'm going to be pitching spades and relying on partner to hold on to spades. Nine, jack, queen. The king, the 10, and the 8 are still outstanding. Let's get that ace of spades off the table. You want to overtake that? Yes, you do. Now I have two club tricks if South is playing clubs. And if partner has the ace of diamonds, which is not unlikely here, then he has two more spade tricks coming. Meanwhile, South has showed up with the king of clubs, no spades, the what, ace, king, queen of hearts, something like that. Um, Probably not the ace of diamonds. And partner has a choice here. Looks like he's ducking. Now that's a winner. Now South does well to exit a diamond here, but South might just play a club. Oh no. Wait, has South thrown enough clubs at this point that my clubs are good? I think that might be the case here. Yes, okay, I'm safe. Still, they made three. 150 for them is, given their combined strength, I don't mind minus 150. Looking at other tables, everybody else is in 3-0, so I don't feel too bad about giving up 9 tricks on defense when I should be giving up 9 tricks on defense, and they didn't bid 3. But this is the last hand. Finally, we've come to the end of the night after no relay auctions. It's been very sad so far. And my hand, what do I want to open here? Let's try a solid 2 hearts here in third seat. South, of course, is bidding spades. I did have an interrupted relay that got us 1100. We had a decent shot of getting to 6 diamonds on that hand. Yep. Board 18 was a relay. Had everything gone right, so 2-0 trump there, my partner, is some kind of, I'm limited, right? I don't know if it's the minors, but he can't have the minors. I'm just going to pass here over 3 spades. I don't want him going to 4. Board 18 was a relay. Had we been to 6 diamonds, it wouldn't have been as good as doubling 3 clubs anyway. But I think 6 diamonds relies on a spade finesse. And the problem with bidding a 50-50 slam is that oftentimes stopping in game at this club is still worth a 75% board. The partner's competing, it seems. All right, well, they found their double. Yikes. Well, this is an exciting one. I hope partner's not counting his spade singleton as extra. Oh, that was actually a slow pass by North. North probably thinking about going 5 spades. All right, what have we here? So partner has garbage. That's fine. I don't mind garbage. Garbage means that there's a very good chance that they're making the 4 spades that they were in. My goal here is to not go down more than, what's a number that's higher than 2? I don't want to go down more than 2 here. How many am I going down? Well, I have to lose these 2 aces, the ace of clubs, that's down 1. After that, I probably have a second club loser. I might have a heart loser. Now, do I have any clues on how to play the heart suit? If I look at here, the spades are something like 5-5 or 6-4. I have no idea if hearts are 1-1 or 0-2. So absent any other information, I think just cashing the ace of hearts is fine. So I did manage to drop the king, so that's good. That's a 52% drop. The finesse is something like 50%. So glad I got the drop. That's right. And now is the hard part, where I have to play on clubs or something. So I voided the other suits, and now I just need to not lose two club tricks. Where is the ace of clubs? It's probably in North's hand because South didn't try cashing the ace of clubs. Good inference, Ethan. And now comes a non-club. That's right. Play yes. Perfect. I could spam more hearts first, but then they throw away their spades, and I want them to play spades when they get in with their ace of hearts. Anyway, down one there should be good bridge. Had we been defending against the four spades, it looks like we might be able to beat it, depending on how it's played, because both diamonds are offside and clubs are a frozen suit. But if I think it might be semi-frozen, so there are ways to go down in four spades. I think I haven't looked at it closely. Double down one, not a bottom here so far. Hmm. Yeah. They did well to find the double at least. Save a match point or two. Looks like five spades was down two at this table. I don't know what the double dummy is going to say, but I'm going to bet that it's always down, that four spades is always down double dummy. Oftentimes it takes a while to refresh hands after. Let's just join a table and see if the contract is a spade contract. No, it's five hearts by East, undoubled, of course. And looks like this one's down two. So the opponent's definitely saved a match point by doubling. If they'd gotten me down to after that double for a top board, I would have been so sad. I'm only partially sad now. What's a fun table? How about this table? Let's see. Four hearts by East, down one. No double. How about this table? Four spades by South. Ah, just what I'm looking for to let Gibb play bridge for me. On the passive spade lead, looks like it's down one against perfect defense. Actually, it's not a passive spade lead. It's trick four. Looks like the lead was a heart into a diamond through to the queen, and then a spade exit. So the opponents, or rather, East-West has won two tricks so far. They're going to get the king of diamonds here. The only question is, how do they... Oh, that's right. You can't pitch all of your clubs on those diamonds. And here, you're pretty much forced into playing low. So partner took a bad sack to five hearts, got doubled for it. I'm going to blame it entirely on him. Though maybe I had more defense than he was expecting. Who knows? I guess the ace of hearts didn't need to be a defensive trick. The king of clubs ended up being a defensive trick as well. And for a preempt, even in third seat, two defensive tricks is usually two more than you get normally. This is another four spade contract. This deal, the opening lead was a club, the jack of clubs. This allows for nothing because you can't pitch enough diamonds to make playing on clubs worthwhile. But after this, all the trump are pulled. Dorian will probably play the Queen of Clubs out of hand, hoping it gets stuck. Oh, club to the 10 works better. What do I think about One of Trump 10 to 12 red? I think it went 3 out of 3 today. And now Ian has to not give up a rough and discard. Can he do it? The diamond return is very good. Here, George is going to win a diamond. And then seeing the ace-10 of diamonds and dummy is probably going to exit a club. A heart would give away the contract, I think. And so would another diamond. But George did well to play a club here, and this 4 spades is down. How would I have done playing the room system? I did not. The room system is some kind of strange standard American 2/1 hybrid system that a lot of different people play a lot of different things. So there's not really a consistent one. I don't know. I feel like we would have swung less boards, but I also think that our swings today ended up being pretty productive. The ones we didn't do well on were ones where I think the opponents took unusual actions that worked out for them. But yeah, maybe it would have been better. Over the long run against this club, you want to be playing exactly the same methods as they are, just executing them better. But in any given 24 board set, it could be one way or the other. I think our system differences helped us tonight because they gave us an edge. Now, if George pitches a diamond on these spades, Carol's going to be very happy. She plays the ace here. George actually accidentally drops the king. It could work. But until ops start doubling, keep bidding. That's a pretty good principle. But they doubled that last hand, and it got them a bunch of match points. But yeah, our last board ended up being bad. So I think the round is going to end up a wash. We're going to finish in the low 60s. Low 60s is sometimes good enough to win this club, and I'm hoping it was tonight. But we will find out. That was probably the final table to finish. You don't feel that you are taking advantage of ops who are up to learning to defend against your position. It's not that hard to defend against a weak enough Trump. You just double with 14 points or 12 points or something, and you're fine. Plus, it lets us bid more. We like bidding, so any system that lets us bid more is one we like. So we ended up edging out the field, and by edging out the field, I mean we actually tied for first. John and Trish, sitting east-west, got the same exact score as us, but I'd like to think we won the total match points at the table tiebreaker. The master points, I should say. We beat everybody sitting the other direction for what it's worth. Finally, we finished the game in the 60s. It's been way, way too long considering the strength of the field, but feel mostly good about how I played. There were a couple hands where I made a defensive blunder or two, cost a few tricks. And then in terms of the bidding, I don't think I made too many mistakes. There was one help suit game try that wasn't, but it didn't end up costing us a full board. I would say not a terrible game. We took advantage of the opponent's mistakes for the most part. Not enough relays. Never enough relays. But that's it. That's the game. We played, we won, we did pretty good bridge. We did okay bridge. Not fantastic bridge, but good enough to win bridge. I'm going to be streaming again Thursday night with a different partner, but playing a similar, if not identical system. And we'll probably do much worse, and it'll be even more fun. I usually stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is, I don't know, 5 hours in one direction of the UK, I guess. And it's me playing against this field or a similar field. I think next week or maybe the week after, I'm going to be streaming more nights because there's going to be more games available at this club. And who knows? It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. 11:30 p.m. start for you. That's pretty late. But if you're awake, then feel free to join and spend an all-nighter watching me flail at relays that I misunderstand. All right. Good night, everybody. See you later.